Okay, so far in our code, we saw that when we write our code, it has to be between, the public class and then end class and stuff like that. Now, actually, like, you can do some settings outside of this, um, like between the two classes, between public class and end class, and those are basically options of, how you want to declare your variable, stuff like that. So what I mean is that there are some options called like explicit, infer, and strict. What do they mean? So explicit basically is generally turned on, and what that does is that when you want to use a new variable, you have to declare it, like use statements such as dim, and then declare what kind of data type, stuff like that. If that option is actually set off, then you don't have to declare a variable, so you can just go ahead and use that variable somewhere without even defining it, and Visual Basic will just think that you were meant to declare it, and it will start guessing at as what the variable could be, and just assign a data type to it. Now it generally is not a good idea to do this, because you can make a typo in your variable name, and it might think this is a new variable, and then go on like that, and what you wanted to do would not happen because of that. So ideally, in that case, there should be an error, like this variable has not been defined, and that's where explicit comes in. So you generally want to turn that on, unless you have your own reason. Now besides that, there is another option called infer, and that basically ensures that if it's off, then what happens is that every variable, along with declaration, there has to be declaration of what data type it is. So if you turn it off, then you have to declare. If you turn it on, then you don't need to declare a data type for each variable. And strict, well, strict is kind of some rules for conversion, data type conversion. If suppose when for numeric data, mostly, like if you convert suppose a numeric number from a single to a double, that's actually called promotion, because single has less range and double has more range. So if you have so anything which you can store in a single, you can also store in a double, because it has more range. Only talking about numbers here. But if you have, suppose if you have a very large number in double, and you suddenly change that to single, then you basically demoted the number, because the large number might not fit into the range of that single, and it will be truncated, and that's called demotion. And there's a loss of precision, because the value stored is not the actual value you put in. So if you have the strict on, then what happens is that you can only do promotion, you cannot do demotion anymore, so that there's no loss in precision or accuracy and stuff like that. And so the default option settings are that explicit is on, strict is on, and infer is generally off, so that strings will not be automatically converted to numbers. You need to have some sort of code to do that, and numbers will not be automatically converted to strings, so vice versa. You need some sort of like try parse or some kind of code to do that. And so demotion will not happen, so you cannot convert a double to a single, or long integer to a short integer. You can do promotion, so single can be converted double, short can be converted to long. So these are the default settings. You can go ahead and change them, but it's generally not recommended.